Good morning, good afternoon or good evening depending on when you're watching this. I'm Autumn Blossom and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't noticed, for the last couple of weeks I have only been updating every other week. This is down to the fact that I haven't really been dealing with coming out of lockdown very well. I haven't been able to juggle my time and my hours have gone up at work as well. I know, first world problems, but it has drained me completely and I haven't actually been given enough time to make videos every week. So basically what I'm doing for the foreseeable future is every other week. Sorry, I just can't keep up with it at the minute. I don't expect that to last for very long, but we'll see. For now, I'm going to be updating every other week. So, that aside, what have I been doing? Nothing. So, besides that, what have I been doing? I've been doing nothing. I haven't been reading, haven't been writing. I have binge watched The Gilmore Girls and I've just started to watch Lucifer. I am basically doing quite a lot of closes at work, so my days off are just me recovering from those closes. So I've just been spending my days trying not to fall asleep on the settee. But hopefully I can get over it, hopefully, and get back to what I actually enjoy, which is making these videos, reading and writing. Last week, which will be 2 weeks ago when this video came up, I went to Wales to see my boyfriend's family because we hadn't seen them since the world broke, basically. So we spent the week there. I've got a few shots of getting there and some other things that we did, but I requested to go to a specific place so that I could get some research done for the project Black Gold, as it is based underground and Wales is known for its mines. So that's where we went. I'm going to butcher the Welsh language and I'm sorry if any of you out there are Welsh. But yeah, we went to Sygun Mines. Probably really butchered that. It was actually quite interesting. Obviously, it's no catacombs of Italy, but it was still very interesting to go into. There are some mines local to me, being from the Black Country. So I've been into a few mines around here too, on the canals and things. That was at the Black Country Museum, which I'll leave a link to down below just in case anyone wants to have a mooch. I'll also leave all the information to this specific mine as well down below. But yeah, me, my boyfriend's mom, dad and brother all went to Sygun Mines. So a small bit about the mines. It was opened the area was used for mining during the Roman times, digging small-scale tunnels into the copper veins. But it wasn't massively used until the Industrial Revolution, where they started to dig a bit deeper into the mines and actually use the copper that they found there. The actual site closed the actual mine itself closed in 1903, but they reopened it in 1986 and renovated it to make it a tourist attraction. It's a completely self-guided tour. You've got a hat on and you've just got to walk, which is great, doing it as a self-guided thing because you're not with a group of people. You can go on your own and take your time and really enjoy what you see there, and it actually is very beautiful in there. It's lit up on the inside, as you'll see. The only downside, and you'll probably see it in the footage, you have to walk up steps and it takes you through the levels of the mine. And it's really interesting to think that people obviously did this by ladder, and you do it by steps. But these steps are made of metal and they are see-through. So you can see directly down underneath you, and I'm afraid of heights. I was walking behind my boyfriend's mum and she kept stopping on these ladders, which I'm terrified of like looking down on. So I'm stood basically over what looks like a chasm. It's not a chasm, but it's a drop. And she's just taking photos all happy, and they're really steep steps. And yeah, I didn't like it at all. As you go through, there are buttons you can press, and there is information given to you throughout the walk, which is really nice to see. There are some figurines in there that did make me jump. I didn't see them to begin with and didn't know that they were in there. So yeah, it's great. I think out of all the mines that I've been into, it's probably the smallest and very child friendly, but it was still very interesting to see, kind of feel the atmosphere and the actual tension that you get. The attraction also has a small museum inside the building. I didn't get any footage of that because I didn't think I could, but it was one of the largest art collections of any privately collected museum in Great Britain, and whatever in this small room, what's out there changes throughout the year. So when I went there, there was dinosaur eggs, and I don't know what the animal is called, but it's a fossil, the stereotypical fossil, you know, the spiral. Again, name, photo. And then there was bits and pieces of like jewellery and things made from copper, which I'm assuming came from the mine. And there was a few photos going across the wall. It was very nice and simple, but I didn't realise that what was in there would change, which is great because if you go back again, at least the museum's different. The best bit, funny enough, about the whole mines itself is as you're walking out of it, and you get hit by this light, and on a brilliant day like the day we got there, you are welcomed by this beautiful view. Now, we know that the people who worked in the mines probably didn't sit there and enjoy the view like we did, but honestly there was some beautiful shots, and to be fair, the whole situation and the whole walking through that way gave me some great ideas for the setting that I need to write. I'm definitely an author of write what you know, to an extent. Obviously I don't know elves and I don't know magic, but I need to know scenery. So being underground and actually feeling the temperature drop, the wetness, the sounds, how our voice travels was interesting, and the whole feeling of relief and freshness when you actually leave underground is quite an interesting thing for me to think about. I definitely needed to go down there, and it gave me some understanding of what my characters will be going through and feeling when they're under the ground. And yeah, I do plan on going to more places in Wales because I find it such a big inspiration, like the scenery and the castles and everything. But for now, that is all I have. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, leave a like and a comment down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe and that bell to get notified every time I upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.